Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is our second Summer Love bonus reading for 2025. It will cover July 5th to the 20th. And just in case you missed it, we started on the 21st of June, summer solstice, and we're going to continue every 2 weeks until the autumn equinox. First, we'll be taking a look at the exact dates that are good and not so good for love. Then we're going to take some messages from the tarot on love. And lastly, we're going to take out a card for those that are in a long-term relationship and would like to freshen things up a bit. And then an oracle card for singles who are looking for love. Now, keep in mind, this whole reading is based on love. It is complementary to our normal Tarotscopes, but it does not substitute them in any way. So we're going to have to insert both of them in there to get a really good general reading. Everything is timestamped down in the description box, and you will also find a list with all the quick links to your other placements, just in case something should not resonate, because it is a collective reading. Okay, guys, ready? Let's start off with our cosmic lovers, Venus and Mars. Venus, as you know, the goddess of love, beauty, and harmony, while Mars symbolizes passions and drives the desire and the physical energy. So, what do our cosmic lovers have for us this period between the 5th of July and the 20th? Well, first we're going to start off July 5th with a beautiful green light, a beautiful green heart, which means go, right? Mars is going to be in Virgo and it will sextile with the moon in Scorpio. This means that if you wanted to speak to someone that you care about or that you want to have a relationship with, someone that you're attracted to, it's a perfect day. It's a good relationship day. The words are going to come easy. They're going to flow well, and you will say the right thing. In fact, the next day, July the 6th, is another green light for love. Okay, here we have Venus in Gemini, sextiling with Saturn in Aries, which means that whatever you said the day before, it worked. Okay, the feelings that are going to come through are loyal and sincere. It's perfect. Okay, so it's just flowing into it. Singles, something really peculiar for you is that you may fall for an older or more established person. This is really interesting. On the 7th, however, sorry about this, but Mars and Venus don't always get along. On the 7th, I'm going to have to give you a warning, a caution, a yellow caution light. So it's just like being at an intersection. You don't know, should I go or should I not go? Should I cross or not? Okay, here's what's happening on the 7th. First of all, Mars is going to be in Virgo and it's going to square with the moon in Sagittarius, meaning irritation, impulsivity. It's really easy to have disagreements with your partner. Okay, the male energy is not expressing themselves. They're keeping it in and they're building up. So it's like a volcano. Ladies, do not go push that red button on the volcano. Just let them be. Okay. At the same time, Venus, same day, is in Gemini, and she will be in opposition with the moon in Sagittarius, meaning that she could feel insecure. Strong passions are possible. In fact, with Venus trining with Pluto, same day, there's a lot of passion. Okay. In fact, there's a lot of luck in love, luck in friendships, luck in making easy connections. It's an extraordinary day of attraction and the drive for life. However, at the same time, this is always Venus, she's not feeling very secure. Okay, so strong passions are possible, but it's not going to be easy to harmonize them with emotions and your rational desires. It's like management is not going to work out well. So even if Venus trines with Pluto and everything is lucky in love, she may not know how to manage it well. Okay, so this is not a good idea to approach Mars. Okay, that's why Venus and Mars should just take time out a little bit. So what does that mean? You're at the traffic light, so what do? It's like the yellow traffic light that's flashing, and you say, well, there's nobody around, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, let me go straight. I'm not going to hit anybody. True, you could be lucky, but if someone else is coming in the other direction and they're thinking the same thing, clash, boom, okay, kaboom, the red button gets pressed. Not a good idea. So I've left that yellow. You decide. I would say exercise caution. On the 10th, we have another yellow one. However, this is a different yellow, so I have to explain it. Here we have Mars in Virgo, which is trining with the moon in Capricorn. Now, in general, this would be positive. In fact, we have another day coming up, which has the exact same combination. But this time, the moon is in Capricorn. So where it is a good day for self-love and self-care, great. However, being in Capricorn and also being the full moon in Capricorn on the 10th, it's really easy to get irritated and to get moody, so it's not a good idea to spend it with someone else. Good for love, self-love, yes. Other love, no. Okay, that's where the clash is going to be. So I've made it yellow. It's not an absolute red, but it's not a green either. Okay, because even from the start, it's talking about self-love. You have to work on yourself. If you do this, if you love yourself, right, you emit all this positive energy, which brings in the same positive energy. In fact, on the 12th, we have a fantastic day. Venus is in Gemini, trining with the moon in Aquarius. Love, marriage, hearts all over the place. Like, I mean, we're getting feelings of love from everyone. It's either friendliness from people. It's love that is reliable, solid, founded well. People are in a good mood. Nobody wants to fight. Everybody just wants to have fun and be happy. Okay, this is the 12th, which is really good. So if you've done the work, the 12th is going to be fantastic. Enjoy it, because on the 14th, we have Venus in Gemini squaring with the moon in Pisces, because the moon is going to change. Not a good day to bond with people emotionally. Okay, this is Venus. So this means female energies out there may argue. It may be easy to get irritated and aggressive. The next day, it's Mars's turn. Okay. Mars, in this case, on the next day, 15th, is in Virgo and goes into opposition, always with the moon in Pisces. Same moon. Okay. So, again, Mars is going to be arguing with their partner. And there's a lot of moodiness. Be very careful, because this time, while before it was Venus and there's irritation and arguments, with Mars, you don't fool around, because Mars is the god of war. Okay, so when this happens on the 15th, be very careful, because it's preceded by the 14th, and on the 15th, there could be breakups. So really find a good excuse to not spend time with that person because you're busy doing something else, saving the relationship. Okay, got it? Got the message? On the 17th, things finally pick up. Venus is in Gemini and will sextile with the moon in Aries. Perfect. Another beautiful day like the 12th. Perfect for marriage, for love, for relationships, all relationships in general. Get-togethers with friends, families, and socializing. Fantastic. If you're single, even if you meet someone brand new, your guys will click. Everything will flow beautifully. On the 18th, another beautiful green heart. Venus, still in Gemini, will sextile with Mercury in Leo. We have kindness in the air, friendliness. People are all cheerful. Set a date, because it's great for dates. And spend time, yes, with female energies, because we're talking about Venus here. Next day, 19th. 3 beautiful days in a row, okay? We have Mars this time, which is in Virgo. And it's trining with the moon in Taurus. Now, this is the exact same situation as the 10th. Mars is always in Virgo, and it's trining with the moon. However, here it was in Capricorn, and it was a full moon. So that's why you should stay away and spend time with yourself. Here, the moon is in Taurus, whose ruling planet is Venus. So see, same situation, but there are small details, and it just changes everything. It's still the perfect day for self-love and self-care. Again, we have to take care of ourselves, so we emit all that beautiful energy that brings people in. Okay, you can still spend it with someone if you like. Okay, in fact, I've made it green. I don't see any risk involved there, but you should actually invest it in yourself. You decide, free will. Okay, Gemini, ready to go on? Because now we're going to see what messages Spirit gives us for you to be, wow, happy in love, to live it better, or it could be a warning, okay, because we don't want to see you get hurt or have any heartache. Let's see. 8 of Cups. The one on the top is you walking away from a situation. You're saying bye-bye, okay? You want to say it. This is what you want to do, but you're kind of afraid to do it, right? And it's sort of like saying, this is what I'd really like to do, but I don't know. What if I just stay where I am? It's not perfect. Okay, is this what's going on with you, Gemini? Is this what you're accepting? Okay. Let's see what the answer is. This is the actual situation. What's coming up now is, yeah, thank you, Spirit. What's coming up is advice from Spirit. Okay, message from Spirit. I'll just say it that way. Okay, 4 of Swords, which means take a break. Okay, take a little break, take a little vacation, take a couple of days off. Okay, rest, relax, get your energy back. Okay, because what happened? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You had a setback. There's something. It's like there was something like not enough effort put into something, and it didn't give you what you were actually waiting for, what you actually thought. Okay, so you're saying, but I didn't get what I wanted. Okay, you walked away. Let's go on. 11, Justice, and this is in the upright. Okay, now this is consequences. This is the truth. This is honesty. This is justice. This is good. Okay, so it looks like things went the way they were supposed to go, or they will go the way they're supposed to go. You're afraid of this. Take some time off and think about it. Okay, you didn't get what you wanted. That's why you want to walk away, but you haven't. But is that the right thing to do, or do you deserve better in love? Should you walk away? Because if you do, there could be justice. At the moment, yeah, at the moment here with the Seven of Pentacles, you don't have your reward. Let's see. This justice. You don't have your reward. Why? Have you asked yourself that? The reason why you want to walk away? Because this is also the card of cause and effect. And I'm hearing spirit say, why? Ask yourself why. The thing is, you want to walk away, but you don't. Again, why? Let's see if this is another message or related. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is beautiful energy. It's rewards. It's success. Here you didn't get it, right? Here we have you with the rewards. Okay, and look at that. Two of Wands as well. And you're planning. You've got your rewards. You've got everything you wanted. You've got your abundance. You have your independence. You have your success. And what are you doing? You're looking forward. You're saying, and now what am I going to do? Hey, I'm independent. I can do anything I want. Look how happy you are. Okay? You're looking forward. You're making decisions. You're leaving your comfort zone. And look at that. I'm trying to cough. Usually I cough normally. Now I'm trying. The Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay? Three of Swords like this, you know it well. It's a heartbreak. This is the one that's recovering. The reconciliation. Could be reconciliation, but I'm hearing healing, forgiveness, etc. You're recovering from something. Okay? And then we have the Moon in the reverse. The 18. Right? Misunderstanding. Misunderstanding came through. Okay? So there's a forgiveness coming in here. Whatever this is, Spirit is saying, take some time off and think about it and reflect. That's why we were getting the question, why? Why? This is cause and effect. Why is it that you were in this mood? Think about it. This is what you should be contemplating here and resting. Okay? Because you are successful. You're having this successful relationship. You should plan ahead. Okay? And then what happens? Then you understand it when you're planning, etc. Something's going to happen, and you're gonna just simply realize the why here. Okay, and there's going to be a recovery and a forgiveness. Okay, and then you're going to be back on track. Okay, and it was only a misunderstanding. Well, this is nice. Maybe in this way you can actually avoid the whole thing. Maybe not, because you should be learning lessons, etc., because that's what it is, learning lessons in love, right? Okay, guys, at least I had a happy ending. Whew. Okay, now let's take a look at an oracle card, advice for those in a long-term standing relationship. There it is, it's flying out, to help you guys out if something is not going perfectly smooth and you want to freshen things up. Face it bravely. Okay, building strong relationship requires courage and determination. And this kind of sounds perfectly in line with what we did. Face it bravely. Talk. You're abundant. You're successful. You know how to do things, right? Talk it out. Face it. That way, you can be successful. Okay, I like that. When the truth comes out and it's like, okay, let's make up. You get clarity. You finally understand everything and all the whys here at the end. Okay, and here we have our advice card for singles. Is this you? Is this your story? Attempt. With determination, you and your loved one, whoever you have in mind that you're attracted to, start a new attempt, such as living together. Okay? So if you're looking for love, or actually you do have someone, but it's not a long-term commitment like before, what you could do is attempt to take it to the next level. Okay? Because maybe this scared you off a little bit, and then when you realize what it was, you go, oh, okay. Maybe it's time to take it to the next level. Maybe that will give you the security, the basis to feel stable, and that'll help you a lot. Okay? You guys take the messages as you want, because like we said, free will. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, there's the other readings with your other placements. In the meantime, I'm really happy to have this card out, the happily ever after card. Well, not the actually one, but it's a good one. It's a good one to end off with. Okay, that way we start off on the right foot in the next one. In the meantime, guys, thank you for being with me. Remember that the next one will be on the 21st of July. In the meantime, on the 16th, we have the normal Tarotscope readings. Don't miss them. Thank you for being with me, liking, and for subscribing. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.